and you want to know some crazy shit? Have you know, like, and this is not to get conspiratorial, but it's pretty like blatant. So like the U.S. just takes over TikTok, right? Like Larry Ellison and like a few other people bought it.
Yeah.
There's been all these people that are like political commentators on TikTok and Instagram that like I follow. Some been very critical of me and us, whatever, but I still follow because I want to know what's going on. All of their political stuff is being throttled to 0 views. If you talk about ICE or anything political, if you're even talking about the weather, 0 views. You can talk about other bullshit. So, and again, I'm not making some like, China's the best argument, but like, we talked about...
We are China too.
We were concerned with China controlling TikTok because it was like they could control the algorithm, what we can or can't see. And it's like the second America gets it, there's no videos about ICE, no videos about the shooting, no videos about political pushback in this, right? And now, it's probably advantageous for China if those videos proliferate TikTok, right? Because it's going to cause more unrest in America, et cetera. But it's crazy. The second that we get control of it, it just so happens to be a data outage at a data center.
Wow.
It just so happens.
Yeah.
Wow.
It just so happens it's the biggest political controversy of the year right now in the United States of America. The biggest social media platform in the world just isn't working.
Yeah.
Wow.
And people's views throttled to 0. They don't even know how to throttle it right. You throttle it to like 100,000 views. They throttle that shit to 0.
Wow. Yeah.
That's like Russia. That is like state-sanctioned censorship.
I don't
right
think
there.
they care how it looks. I don't think they care about optics.
Well, you saw the CBS 60 Minutes thing? They're like, what were we going to do for... did you see this?
Yeah,
you guys sent it to Robbie sent me this tweet. They're like, what are we going to do for 60 Minutes this weekend? This is this past Sunday, right? This is this past Sunday. They're like, we're going to do a movie night. Now, again, maybe they had this booked weeks in advance and they have to do it according to scheduling. They didn't have a story set up. Like, I'm sure there are other arguments you can make, but it looks incredibly
Tone deaf.
and coordinated.
Who's the network that fired Stephen Colbert?
Who's the network that Larry Ellison also owns?
Yeah.
Right? So it's just like...
They're going to... I bet you CVS is going to tank and probably they're going to kill TikTok because now you saw that new terms and agreement, whatever.
No, what does it say?
Like now they can like track your geolocation. They can get so much more information from you. And like people are deleting TikTok now.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't think people care anymore about that privacy shit. I think that was popping for like a few years where people were like, I'm going to put a sticker over the camera on my computer. Now they're like, watch me. Like, I'm going to stream 24/7. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't
maybe
think
it popped
people...
up on my algorithm, but it seemed like... It's
No,
like,
I don't think people... I think he's saying people won't stick to it.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
there's a handful of people that won't, but I think at the end of the day, people are going to gravitate towards attention.
Dopamine addiction wins.
Yeah.
Also, somebody else, my boy Matt McCoy pointed this out. If you have Clear, do you guys have Clear?
Yeah.
They got your full fucking retina scan. That's a private company.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want with that.
It
so
is
like,
crazy.
It's nothing I'm going to give you that you don't already got.
Sure.
You got my entire retinal scan.
Yeah.
Fingerprints, retina. It's all you. You can do whatever you want.
If it saves me 5 minutes of getting on the plane, hey, you want my cum, you want my DNA, that's what you want.
Yeah. I mean, Facebook kind of proved like the privacy shit. No one really cares about it if it's convenient enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, like that was years ago. That if it's like, if this shit's popping, like, yeah, take it.
Yeah, the only thing that will matter is the TikTok experience still fun? And if it's not, then it's a problem.
But I wonder if it's so throttled right now that people just start to... I don't know what they'll weigh. Will they weigh distraction over information? Will people be like, all right, I'll just watch like stupid cat memes. I don't care. I'll just watch Housewives clips. I'll just do this dumb distraction
Unfortunately,
bullshit.
most likely.
They will. So then, yeah.
I support that.
Yeah.
Apparently that privacy thing like is less egregious than possibly thought about. These are things that were already...
Fuck you fact checking for.
No, that's a nice fact check.
I'm joking.
I can sense the trepidation in you sharing this information. I understand it's not coming from you, Miles. You're just sharing what exists on the internet. So please,
it's a little less egregious. Apparently, it's that the data is being stored now locally in California, and there are laws in California that tell you that your data is being tracked. So it's just a
so they have to disclose more.
it's a disclosure.
Got it.
thing.
So they were just doing it already. We just
Apparently so. I don't fully know.
I mean,
but
of course, they're all tracking it. Dude, have you ever got like a nonsense app, like an app that like just opens a door to your gym and then immediately asks, would you like this app to track your other apps on your phone? I'm like, what the fuck are you? You just opened the door to the gym. Why do you need to track my other apps? So every app on your phone is getting information from every other app on your phone and every place that you go. And
Palantir has it.
They got it.
It is what it is. You know, we live in a police state. It's fine.
One day I'm
you know,
gonna
it's
learn
fine.
what Palantir is.
I know. I feel like I'm missing out on selling data because I feel like that's the new hustle. Like just get people's data, and everybody that signs up for my podcast studios, it's like I have all that data.
Hey,
I'm
why
not
can't we
fucking
just sell?
selling,
Why
bro.
can't we just sell you our data individually?
Guys, if you need
Hey, they're gonna
information
get
on
it. I'll give you my
games-
shit.
people know where the gays are.
Yeah.
They have neighborhoods.
Oh,
We don't need to find it. We don't need to find it out from
But I got the
WTF
loud
studio.
ones that like to talk in front of mics.
They have all of Manhattan below 168th Street.
God damn.
So yeah. So what do we do? What do we do moving forward? Look, here's the thing, and like obviously the internet is going to frame certain things certain ways, and that's completely fine. And people are digesting information in 60-second clips, etc. And that allows people to frame situations in a certain way, people in a certain way, 100%. I don't expect everybody who watches clips of us on the internet to watch every single interview we do. Like, I'm sure there's definitely people who saw us interview Trump that never saw us interview Bernie, Buttigieg, or the handful of other Democrats that we've had on the pod. I get that, and that's totally fine. And that's the world we live in when we decide to put stuff out on the internet.
Yeah,
right?
give us credit for getting Zoran elected.
Yo, we get no
We got
credit.
a big Zoe
We
elected.
fixed the bump on the Williamsburg Bridge.
Thank goodness.
That's us.
I want that credit.
No, but so like I understand that is just the cost of putting stuff out there on the internet, and the internet is so siloed that you're only going to get the specific things. And I get that, and it might be frustrating, but it's no like complaints. But I think the important thing that we're doing is like not retreating to the security of a side. And I think that's what a lot of people end up doing in these types of situations is they just go, oh, there's a lot of criticism out here for having this take. And, despite having Trump on the pod or something like that, I'm just going to avoid the conversation entirely, or I'm going to retreat to the Trump side. And it's just like, I don't think that's anything that we've done. I don't think it's anything we will continue to do. I think from the day he's been in office, we've been holding him accountable and bringing on voices here that are incredibly critical of him and giving them a platform to speak on those criticisms.
Yeah. Politics is just messy, dog.
It is
This shit
ugly.
is- I don't know.
I love it.
I mean, it's fun to talk about, but my issue with like having politicians, like they just gotta lie.
Like, I like
No, this
Real
is-
Housewives. I like.
I mean, it's interesting.
Politics
don't get me wrong.
is Real Housewives for men.
Yeah.
But say your point. This is a good
But
point.
just like having politicians like on any show, like they kind of have to like bend the truth. They sort of are required to lie, right? Like they have private donors that are giving them hundreds of millions of dollars in order to lie. So I'm like, you ask them an honest question, and they're like, yeah, whatever. And
They're
then
also
just
genius
get around
level
it.
manipulators. I can't think of a politician we didn't like. That we didn't walk away being like, I like that guy.
Trump.
As a guy,
Just speak for yourself with that one. 'Cause
you didn't find yourself, I'm being serious, you didn't find yourself remotely charmed by him?
I just thought he was a lot more savvy than I thought he was. That's what I love.
So he was savvier in his ability to charm. But you still looked at it through the lens of he's putting something on.
Yes.
He's just trying
Yeah,
to win. I think to Akash's point, it's like, yeah, you sit down with these people, like, sitting down with the Buttigieg, you're like, wow, this guy's so fucking smart and he's thoughtful and he like meets you where you are emotionally. And, Bernie's just coming in. He's just like a wrecking ball of like old school New York charm. And you just
love
want to
that
fucking hang out with him at, play chess in the park or some shit. Like,
Bernie charming and how little he gave a fuck if we liked him or not.
yeah,
I found that very nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I try not to be like too black pilled about this shit because I just get like, I don't know. Like I don't.
Sorry, what's Black Bill?
It's just like so cynical.
everything.
It's like nothing matters.
Nothing
Like,
matters.
yeah.
Nothing matters. They're all liars. They're all pieces of shit. The world is going to go to shit. Why are we worried about it?
Yeah, like-
Which is the easiest way to go through life.
That's how that's my inclination.
Have you seen Everything Everywhere All at Once or
Yeah.
whatever? The dark donut or the dark bagel hole or whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's what.
Okay.
I think that's a metaphor for it. It's like, yes, life could be meaningless. We could choose to subscribe to this thing that we're thrown into the world, and eventually we die. So what's the point in caring? What's the point in trying? And what's the point in trying to have a positive perspective on the world? And that is the easiest route that leads you to the most misery. And like the dad in the movie makes this choice to be fucking happy despite every reason to not. And that is the harder thing to do. and he's a fighter. And if you notice in like the, I don't know, not dream sequences, but the alternative realities, like he's an amazing fighter, right? Because like that is the fight. Sometimes just being happy in the presence of misery is an amazing fucking fight. I don't know, that's how I looked at it. And I was like, oh shit, he is the bravest fucking character. I think the daughter realizes it.
The wife realized it too. She thought he was just like a little bitch the whole time.
And she's like, no, that's the strongest motherfucker here right now. It's to not fall victim to this shit and to push through and to try to find some joy, try to find some happiness, and try to find some positive perspective.
So I try to hedge that with like optimism, where like I like Zoran, I'm optimistic, but I'm also like, I don't know. Like I want it to work out. And so I just choose to believe that it'll kind of work out. But I don't know, I get cynical in moments like this from like,